Hey everybody, Ross here of the Hobbyist Den, and welcome to my first ever battle report video on my bed. Sadly, the kitties are just getting up on the table and batting everything around, so I'm like, let's move it in here. It's late. I want to get a game in and see if everything I learned and practiced comes to full fruition. There we go. So for this, though, for my own sanity, it's 4 inches long, the cardboard. It's not quite 4 inches wide, but I'm like, okay, let's just go butt to butt and put some X out front. Here's a nice little star, 2 lances over there. Excuse me. I couldn't find more cardboard to fill in this gap here, so I just put a piece of paper in. The line ends here, which is kind of why I kind of like the crease holes for the buildings. So of course, this square set of trees is woods, that triangle's woods, that triangle's woods, and you got little building cover over here. It's not like bounce, but it's a little thematic for a test out anyway. Now, without further ado, oh yeah, one more thing. The buildings are indestructible for this case. And what's going to happen here is the city is under attack, clan forces are moving in, the inner sphere is responding, and we'll see who's going to win. Will the clans take over the city, or will the inner sphere defend it? So I'm going to roll off on the initiative here. On the inner sphere side first, they get a 5. So that tree's a little wobbly. And on the clans, what do they get? A 2. They lost initiative, but they will make their movements first. So first things first, the fire moth is going to sprint a full 39 inches. And it's going to go scout ahead here. Whoa. That's pretty much the entire board. That is insane. Yeah, we're just going to easily go, and we're going to park here. Put down a sprint token. These things really help you out. Remember things. On the inner sphere side, the locust shall sprint. I need to math this out. Locust is going to run a whole 24 inches. And he's going to scout right up to, wow, right on the money. The Nova is going to sprint up 15 inches. Yeah, I got a phone on each side now. And he's just going to safely park here. Now, for the inner sphere side, I gotta move 2 at a time, so 2, 4. Right, yeah, sorry, no. Get to pick one more to move freely, and I gotta move 2 at a time. Let's see here, this wasp. What's the wasp do? What's he got for movement? 12 inches plus J. So the wasp is just going to run up his normal movement. Run is on sprint to 18. More than enough room. Pouch is going to sprint up 18 inches to here. Got lots of space. Now I got to move 2 mechs at a time. So let's start with the Warhammer and Blackjack. So we're moving through woods. That adds +1 every inch. So I just got to subtract in inches. So we got 8. We're going in 4. Warhammer 2 because same movement profile. The Warhawk is going to march up 8. Archer is going to move 8, like so. And the Atlas is going to move his 6. I'm going to keep him behind the trees. And before I forget, I got to get these in use. Lastly, for the clans, the Timberwolf is going to move a full 10. Going to go here to here, try and get some minimal damage in. Lastly, we've got the Phoenix Hawk and Wraith. I think I'm going to run them both. So the Phoenix Hawk can go full 18. And we're just going to go hide behind the other guy. And He's got a little more range, but let's keep them in pairs for now. Awesome, that's the end of turn, or the second go. So yeah, that's the movement phase done. Let's get on to some actions and combat shooting. So for the shooting phase, and I forgot to mention at the start, but all the mech pilots just have a skill set of 4, just for the sake of this. So basically, yeah, just to make everything kind of even Stevens, I guess. So without further ado, the Warhawk is going to execute a long-range shot into the Warhammer. Now I believe we're over 24 inches in range. Yeah, so we'll be in range bracket 2. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 because they moved, and plus 1 because of cover. Yeah, 8's to hit because he's got a team minimum of 1. Come on, 8's are better. Snake Eyes. Nope. Nothing. Hang on, I made a whoopsie. It should have been plus 4, not plus 2. But still, it failed, so that's all that matters. Timberwolf is going to shoot into the Warhammer next, because that's like the only viable target right now. So, 4 plus 1 for the Woods, plus 1 for his team, and that's 6, and then 4, 5, 6. So I need 10s or better to put some damage on this Warhammer. We lost a tree, and oh my goodness, I got a shot in. Yowza, that Warhammer now only has 1 point of armor left. The Pouncer can't see anything. Nova can't see anything. I mean, I could, but I'm over 6 inches thick, so it's not going to penetrate and do damage. Fire Moth, on the other hand, oh, he sprinted, never mind. They both sprinted, what am I talking about? See, this is why I put the tokens down, so it helps me remember things. So their action's pretty much done. So on the Inner Sphere side of things, only ones that are capable of shooting are these 4 here, because the rest of them sprinted. And I am shooting through woods, so that Atlas would give like a cover bonus to that Timberwolf. And the Archer, I don't think is going to make anything. Remember, I'm not playing by the Commander Edition rules. I'm playing by the rules in the box. Yeah, alright. So the Atlas, where is he? He's got 2 damage at long range. So 4 plus 1 from the Woods. I need 11s to wound the Timberwolf. Or to hit it. Nothing. 8s. So that's all the shooting for this round. Time for initiative roll-offs again, and we'll see what happens. Inner Sphere, get a 5. The Clanners invading. Ooh, yeah, that's a big number. So Inner Sphere is going to be making the movements first. So first things first, this Locust is going to move. It's I want to say normal movement speed. Oops. Of 16. Where'd my tape measure go? So our Scout is going to move up here, out of fire for now. We'll get rid of that because we're not sprinting anymore. Nova's going to jump onto the building. Got more than enough range there because jump jets don't really affect it. Get rid of that sprinting token for now. Put that in its place. On the Inner Sphere side of things, Archer's going to move up 8 inches. The Pouncer's going to pounce, and I'm going to see if I can't just make it from top to top. Good. He's going to pounce and land on top of that building. Now I'm down to moving 2 mechs at a time here, so I think this is what I'm going to do for the Inner Sphere. These 2 boys are going to jump. That's way under 14. Put those sprint tokens back. Yeah, there we go. Warhawk's going to move up and take this roadway here. Just pretend it's like a park, folks, for all aesthetical purposes. These 2 here, they're going to go up another 4 inches. Still in woods. the Timberwolf is getting hungry, and it will join, or attempt to join, the action on the building over here. So all I got left here to move is the Atlas and the Wasp. Atlas is going to come out of the bushwork here. Alright, and this Wasp is going to jump and join the fray. All I have to do now is move the Fire Moth on the back here. And the Fire Moth is going to... We got plenty of default movement speed. Come right over here. Actually, just a little more. There we go. I want to get in the back of those guys. Okay, we are now in the combat phase. Inner Sphere going first. Let's see now. So, the Wasp versus the Nova. Let's see if I get this right. I gotta figure out the melee system here. So, I forgot to declare that I was doing a death from above attack during my movement phase on that Pouncer, which was possible because he moved before I did. So, if I understand this correctly, it's basically my to my size plus half my target movement modifier, rounding down. But from death from above to its charge damage. So the Wasp is a size 1, TMM is 2, so it runs down to 1. So I inflict 2 armor damage to the Nova, but I also get a critical hit roll. Charge damage plus 1, so 3 damage? I guess I'll find out in the comments below. So yeah, we'll roll for it on the critical hits table here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Weapon hit. So that Pouncer has -1 to its weapons. Awesome. So his weapon damage is now 1. Fantastic. So the Phoenix Hawk is now going to shoot the Pouncer with 1 armor point left. Needing 6s to hit because it's just... Oh no, we jumped, so it's +2. 8s. Right? Yep. 8s. 9, sorry, because he also jumped. 1, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. That's, how much damage? Pouncer takes 3 damage, so it is destroyed, but it will get a chance to shoot back before that happens. Or maybe I'll melee the Wasp. We'll soon find out. The Wraith shall shoot into the Timberwolf next. I'll be needing 9s to hit this Timberwolf. My bad, I need 11s because I'm in the medium range bracket, so on 11s! Nothing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Measly 9! Archer is going to shoot into the Nova now. Hitting him on 8s. Nothing. Atlas into the Nova. Also needing 8s. Got him on an 8. Oof. How much damage is that? Nova no longer has any armor. The Blackjack is now going to shoot into the Nova. Needing 9s to hit him. Oh, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all 3 structure points of that Nova. So, yeah, he's gone after this. Warhammer into the Warhawk. Hitting the Warhawk on 7s. Well, there we go. That's 3 points of armor off the Warhawk. I believe that was everything. Nope, the Locust. Locust can't see anything. Now it's the clan's turn to be shooting back. Starting with the Fire Moth into the Wraith. I'm needing 10s to hit the back end of this Wraith. Nothing. Pouncer will shoot the Wraith. Needing 10s. Oh, not close enough. The Nova is going to shoot into the Atlas. Hitting on 7s. There we go. How much damage does that do again? Yowza, that's 5 points of damage to the Atlas. Come here, you. There we go. Warhawk's going to attempt to hit the Warhammer. Hitting that Warhammer on 8 because we're still in the bush. Oh yeah, we hit him pretty hard. That's 6 points damage to the Warhammer, so he's got no armor left. And he's down to 1 structure point. But I get to roll in the critical hits table, so let's find out. Got that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, what's 10 do? Fire control has been hit, so basically now has an additional +2 to try and hit something. Okay. Now, did I shoot the Timberwolf off yet? No, wait, I did do the Timberwolf already. What am I missing? Nova. Nova already fired too. I gotta start memorizing going left to right here. Alright, so that's all the shooting done. Let's remove some mechs here. Okay, it's time to roll initiative once more. So Inner Sphere getting a lovely 10. Clans, what are they getting? A 3. Wow. Clans are getting hit rock hard today. Timberwolf's gonna move up. Where'd my tape measure go? There it is. Gonna go 7. 10. So this is where things are going to get interesting because I now have 3 clan mechs to 8 Inner Sphere mechs, so I gotta move things thrice. So let's see now. 3. Wasp is gonna jump down. Oh yeah, easy 12. While the Archer is going to move up 8. Warhawk is going to move up another 8. These 3 are going to move up. They're out of the bush. No more protective cover for them. And the Atlas is going to come up to join them. Fire Moth's going to go 8. 24. Try to get some shots on the Atlas. I'm going to declare a death from above. And he's just going to hop back here. Locust is going to come within range, but not range to melee. And there's all the movement done. Is that how that worked out there? Because I only had like double the numbers, so it's kind of like 2 for 1, 3 for 1, and 3 for the other, right? So, shooting phase. The Atlas is going to shoot the Phoenix Hawk. Or no, wait, can I do that? Okay, so it seems like I can just shoot anyway. So yeah, into the Phoenix Hawk. Let's see, this is TM2, so 4, 6, plus he jumped. Needing 8s to hit him. Darn. Timberwolf missed them all. Fire Moth into the back of the Atlas. And the Atlas is TM1, so in +2, I believe. Whoops. 7's to hit. We get him. I forget his damage output. 3 points of damage to the rear of the Atlas, so 5, 4. So 5, 4, 3. He's got 2 points of armor left. Warhawk's going to try and blow the Atlas away. 4, 5, 6, 7 on 7 again. Snake Eyes, wow, he is not doing good, that Atlas Warhawk. So that's all the clan side of shooting. Let's resolve the death from above over here. So, let's see, we are size 2. TMM of 1 makes it 3. Plus, so that's a 4 points of damage done, but I also take 1 to myself. Forgot to do that for the other guy. Timberwolf has 4 points of armor left from that melee attack. And before I forget, the Wasp no longer has armor from the previous encounter. Wraith's going to shoot the Timberwolf. We are under 6 inches. Yes, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because I jumped. Ooh. Ooh. What's the critical hits do? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the Timberwolf size a fire control hit. Not good. Timberwolf is down to 1 point of armor as well, so his shooting attacks are now plus additional 2. What fun. The Wasp is going to shoot into the rear of the Mad Cat. Wait, I did the Wasp already, I think. Yeah, I did. Archer is going to shoot Timberwolf now. So 4, 5, 6, needing 8. Not enough. Ooh, boy. Okay, Atlas into the Warhawk. I believe it's a 7. Let's double check. Yeah, so on 7s. That's not going to make it. It's only a 5. Warhammer to the Warhawk on 7s. Nope. And the Blackjack also on 7s. Nothing. And lastly, the Locust. Hitting on 5s into his rear. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oof. Fun times all the way around. So because we've got a rear shot, we add +2 or +1 of the damage, so we go from 2 to 3 damage done. So he's now got 3 points of armor left. Once more, rolling off an initiative phase. Inner Sphere gets a 7. Clanners, do they get an upper hand? It's a draw. Here we go again. 7 for the Inner Sphere. Oh, Clanners get the move first. First up, the Warhawk's going to backpedal 8 inches. Timberwolf is going to backpedal 10. Whoops. Hang on. I got that backwards. Alrighty. Inner Sphere mix here. Locust is going to move to keep rear shots on the Warhawk. Wasp is going to go full 14 on foot. So I moved the building, so we got to go 13. Now the Timberwolf is going to go back 10. These 3 here are just going to go 8, 8, and 6. Firemoth is going to get cozy with the Atlas to try and get all its shots in. These last 3 here, they're just going to move up. It's going to jump to 10. Because why not? He ground walked. And Archer going up 8. Now we get into the shooting once more. So, Firemoth into the Atlas on 5s. Wow! I failed! Oh, jeez. Warhawk is going to try and finish off the Warhammer. Hitting on 7s. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so that's definitely a hit. That Warhammer is now dead, but will shoot back, of course. Timberwolf into the Phoenix Hawk. Let's go 4, 5, 6 because of weapon control. I need, wow, a whole 8 to hit this Phoenix Hawk. Does not happen. No, wait. It did happen. Nope, it doesn't. Sorry. Got that mixed up. Nope, doesn't happen. Inner Sphere to return fire. I need 4s to hit the Timberwolf. Wow, it doesn't happen.
the Wraith into the Timberwolf. Needing 8s because I jumped with them. Not enough, unfortunately. Phoenix Hawk needing 6s. Wow. Nothing there either. Warhammer into the Warhawk. 7s. We'll count that one as cocked. Oh yeah, 11. That's definitely a good hit. That's the Warhawk's armor all gone. Blackjack into the Warhawk. Also on 7s. Oh, got 6s. Atlas, 7s. Yep, that's definitely a hit. I believe that's 5. I'm going to double check. That is 5 points of damage, and that Warhawk is now off the board, the shooting phase. Locust. The Locust, Locust can't see the Timberwolf. Or the Fire Moth. Time to restart the round and do another roll of initiatives. I kind of want to call it here, but, you know, miracles can happen. So Inner Sphere, they're getting, wow, a 5. Planners, a 5. No, 6. Let's roll both of those. I think it was a tie. Okay. Yeah, clans are going to move first again. Timberwolf is backing all the way up to avoid any back shots. So then we got to move 3 here at a time. So we'll just do these guys here. They will gang up on Timby. These are all ground moves. We'll just, for the sake of it. Fire Moth has a lot of tough choices to make here. And I mean a lot. So, just gonna go as 24. I'm going to declare a charge with this guy into him. And then all 4 of these are just going to march up. So 8, 6. Locust is going to join the party. I think I made an error in these charges here. I think I'm still supposed to roll to hit. So still my... So essentially I'm declaring a charge. Yeah, so it's going to roll to hit. So, H to make a successful charge attack. Doesn't happen. Okay, that makes sense. No one receives any damage. Oh, wait a minute. It's the clan's turn to act first. We'll count that for the Inner Sphere one anyway. So, Fire Moth into the Archer. 5s to hit the Archer. Definitely a hit, so that's 4 points damage to the Archer. He's got 2 armor points left. Timberwolf into the Wasp, needing 6s. That's a hit, and... No, 8. That's still a hit. And the Wasp is dead. But he will shoot back. Now the Inner Sphere's turn to do all of the shooting. So we did the charge attack there, which failed. And... Alright, so let's see here. Starting with the Wraith. 6s on the Timberwolf. We got a 6. That's an additional 3 points of damage. 2 structure points left. Critical hits table. Snake Eyes. Yeah, that mech is gone. Goodbye, Timby. You're off the table for life. Nothing else can shoot anything. Okay, well, this is where I'm going to declare it. Clearly the Inner Sphere won this round. There's just no point. They really held out. I'm surprised, because the last few practice games I did was either neck and neck, or the clans just swamped them off the board. So yeah, you do have luck in the roll of the dice, and how you position your mechs in terrain. So thanks for watching this battle report of a practice round of mine, and yeah, there's a lot to take on here. But one thing I learned from this is I got to get some card sleeves. I think I'll get like a page binder of them. Then I put them on a clipboard and just kind of go check, 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 right? Between each other and their stats. And if I made any errors here tonight, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Everybody, take care. We'll see you next time.